Como proprietário de hotel.
Yes, Kopama on the news making headlines for positive notes. Kopama is up for Premier League Player of the Month award with 4 goals and 2 assists. That is a total of 6 goal contribution. Meanwhile, this can as well go on to affect our season, affect the rest of Chelsea players, and probably just be the beginning of our progress in 2024. I'm going to be letting you know more about this and other Chelsea related news. But before then, kindly do me a favor. If you are coming across this video for the first time or you are a returning viewer, please go on to like this video. Let me know where you are watching this video from, and also do me a favor by kindly sharing this video to other persons who may be football lovers and Chelsea lovers looking for Chelsea latest updates or looking for a community like this to be part of. Thank you. All right, Kopama, the England international who recently made his England debut, is up for Premier League Player of the Month award. The fascinating thing about this news is that it belonged Chelsea players last won this award or even got nominated. I will tell you that so far so good for the past couple of months, the Chelsea players and our team, it's no longer an hidden stuff. We have not been doing well. That is why our players have not been getting recognition. So for Kopama to get recognition, nominated for the Premier League Player of the Month for December, that's to tell that probably the Chelsea team is gradually coming up, and who knows, we cannot swear 2024 with our first game against Preston coming on Saturday, we can start to blaze things up and probably get back to that place where we used to be in English football. So with Kopama being nominated for this award with a chance to win the award come tomorrow, Friday, that could also send the right signal to the rest Chelsea player for opportunity to put in more effort and probably provoke the rest of Chelsea squad to want to give their best, and I swear directly it will impact our entire team and see how far we transfer that into the score sheet, transfer that into the Premier League table, and see how far probably we may finish in the top 4. So congratulations to Kopama. Meanwhile, there's a report circulating around that Chelsea actually overpaid for Kopama, that the initial fee for Kopama was actually £25 million, but because Manchester City discovered Chelsea was coming for him, they had to increase the bid. Invariably, they ought to sold Kopama to any other team for around £25 million. Because it's Chelsea, they had to inflate the price for Kopama to £45 million. But for me, I'll say it's a good deal for Chelsea. Signing Kopama for £45 million is not a bad idea, considering the fact that we sold Kai Havertz, who was our highest Premier League goal scorer for last season, with 7 goals for around £65 million, if I'm not mistaken, to our London rival Arsenal. And we bought Kopama, a direct replacement for £45 million, and already half of the season, Kopama has been able to deliver 8 goals. So that will tell you that we did a good deal. And remember, we bought Kai Havertz for around £70-something million. So after probably playing Kai Havertz for around 3 years, and we were able to win Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup with Kai Havertz, and we were still able to sell the German international for a little bit off what we bought him for, and now signing a direct replacement in Kopama, and he has been able to contribute 8 goals. So for me, whether Manchester City inflated the price because it's Chelsea, that's no longer our business, because we are reaping the reward of the young England international, and we hope he continues to improve. Probably come tomorrow, Friday, 12 p.m, the winner of the award will be announced, and probably could just be the winner. But before we dive into other news, let me quickly run through the list for those persons who are up for this award with Kopama. We have the likes of Liverpool right wing back Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matheus Cunha of Wolves, West Ham's Mohamed Kudus, Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise, Bournemouth duo Marcos Senesi and Dominic Solanke, which is a former Chelsea player, and Son Heung-min of Tottenham. So as it stands, Kopama has 4 Premier League goals and 2 assists for December alone. So that gives him good opportunity to probably scope this award or win this award, take down to the Chelsea camp, which will be a good one for us. Then there's another news making wave in our camp. Thiago Silva, according to report, that Chelsea are not ready to renew the contract of the Brazilian veteran defender Thiago Silva. Remember, Thiago Silva is already 39, approaching 40. Though the Brazilian international has not hid his admiration for our club Chelsea, and his family are very comfortable with us staying in London, that is not planning to return back to Brazil anytime soon. But meanwhile, his former club in Brazil, Fluminense, are already showing interest, ready to offer the Brazilian a contract that will probably take him back to Brazil. But my own concern is that, do we have the right replacement for Thiago Silva? Or who is that defender that Chelsea will be going for that can come into the Chelsea team and slot in directly? We feeling that gap, or sorry, we missing that missing piece on our defense. Remember, Tony Rudiger left Chelsea, and ever since Tony Rudiger left, we missed so many things on the pitch and off the pitch in terms of that enthusiasm and that leadership spirit which he do bring to the Chelsea team, trying to ginger or agile the rest of the Chelsea players. We lack that. So, do you think if Chelsea should let Thiago Silva go, will it be a right decision from the management, or it will be a good one for the management? Remember, allowing Tony Rudiger to go, it was not totally the fault of the fault of previous Chelsea management, because of a lot of things were before Chelsea. We trying to struggle with the ownership of our club, and as well battling with the issue of two neighboring countries, Russia and Ukraine, having a way to affect us indirectly. So coming down to this current dispensation, this new era, and if Thiago Silva contract is not renewed and he should leave Chelsea, do you think we already have the right replacement on our current squad? Do you think Disasi, Bernard Bandasha, Kowi, and probably Chelsea signing other defenders to be able to cover or feed that gap that Thiago Silva will be leaving in our defense? Well, I for one, I think it's going to be difficult, because if you check the Chelsea game so far for the past 3 years, Thiago Silva has always been that man making that final clearance that you could hardly imagine for any player to be there. But all of a sudden, you just see Thiago Silva making the clearance, making the defense, and making amends to our defense. So I think definitely we're going to miss Thiago Silva on the pitch and off the pitch as a leader. Meanwhile, Thiago Silva has gone on to win titles with Chelsea, Champions League, which is the most coveted trophy in European football, winning the Club World Cup and also the Super Cup. Remember, we signed Thiago Silva as a free agent from PSG, and without that, I could say Thiago Silva has been one of our best defender, if not the best Chelsea defender in the past 3 years. So that keeps me wondering that if Chelsea should allow Thiago Silva to go, who will be the direct replacement, or who you think can come into this Chelsea team and also be able to fill that void that will be left by Thiago Silva? If Thiago Silva should go, we'll be left with only few experienced players when it comes to the round leather game. That is Ben Chilwell, who has won the EPL with Leicester and also winning Champions League with Chelsea. So you could tell that the rest of Chelsea players will almost be average players when it comes to experience. That is average, like their age in terms of on the pitch and off the pitch experience will be lacking that. I remember Ben Chilwell is also an injury-prone player. So if Thiago Silva should go, who do you think will become the leader of the team, or who will replace Thiago Silva? That's a big question which we'll continue to ask. So thank you, fellow Blues and lovers of Chelsea, for always joining me. I remain Alex. Please kindly do me a favor by leaving a comment below. Also like this video, share to other Chelsea group and other persons who may be looking for football related news community like this to follow. Bye for now.